going on, YouTube? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Derek. I am the founder of Scumbag Society. If you guys want to learn more about my personal brand, go ahead, check out my website, my Instagram, or my TikTok. I'll go ahead and leave those links in the description for you guys to check out. But for today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the best blanks for your streetwear brand, or just the best blanks in general. I know some of you guys like just wearing blank hoodies, kind of like I am wearing right now. So we're going to go over the top 4. This is probably the most commonly asked question I get on my Instagram, on my TikTok, is what blanks do you use? Where do I get them? How do I get my hands on them? That kind of stuff. So we're going to be going over them today. So let's jump right into the video. My number one pick, I debated a little bit between the two. Those two are going to be Rue Porter and Los Angeles Apparel. But the reason I'm going to say that LA Apparel is my number one choice is because the shipping times were so different. So just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, I ordered from Rue Porter and it took almost 3 months from my order date to the day they showed up at my front door. So that is a really long shipping time. I don't know if you guys are like me, but if I have a drop planning in my head or a design I want to do, I don't want to sit on it for 3 months and wait for those hoodies to come. Now maybe if you decided you want to do a drop in the future and you order, in bulk from them and then give it a couple months, or, you should be okay. They're still really good quality. But the reason I'm going with my number one pick is LA Apparel is because I ordered from them and it took maybe 2.5 to 3 days from the day I ordered to the day they showed up at my front door. So let's get into the LA Apparel hoodies a little bit better, and I'll show you them. It's actually the one I'm wearing right now. If you want to see an on-body fit, this is a little bit how they look, and I'll give you a little bit closer look right now. All right, y'all, so I got my LA Apparel hoodie right here. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of it. This is a 14-ounce heavyweight hoodie. The color is off black. You can tell it's kind of got that faded black look to it. This is it compared to the Rue Porter heavyweight hoodie with the vintage black. So this one has a little bit like a kind of like a browner hue to it. I really like this hoodie. I almost like it more than the Rue Porter when you keep in mind that the shipping on this one was so fast. Now, the exact model of this hoodie is the HF09 GD hoodie. It's the 14-ounce, and it doesn't have the pull strings like normal hoodies, which I love that crisscross look, and it's got a little bit of a boxier fit to it with the vintage black, which is what I was really looking for this next drop I'm doing. So these are the ones I'm going to be using, and I'm going to put these as my number one pick for the best blank hoodies you can get for your clothing brand. They are on the pricier side. I think one of these will run you like around $35, $36 per hoodie, plus shipping, which shipping's not too much for your whole order. And yeah, that's how much it's going to run you for one of these. But in my opinion, this is my number one pick if you're looking for super high quality for your brand. Not the cheapest or best quality for price point, but if you're just looking for the all-around best quality, I would go with one of these, the 14-ounce heavyweights from Los Angeles Apparel. You really can't beat it. And like I said, these are the ones I'm going to be using for my next drop personally. All right, y'all, now moving on. Like I said, LA Apparel was my number one pick. I did mention they were about $35 per hoodie. Now, I wanted to remind you those are wholesale prices, so you do need to have an account with them. You do need to have a seller's permit. They're going to ask you to provide that as soon as you sign up with them as a wholesaler. So you do need to get your seller's permit if you want to order from them. I think these hoodies retail at like $75 or something like that if you want to buy them through retail instead of wholesale. But if you're running a brand or something, then you definitely want to go the wholesale route where you can get them for about $35, $36. Now let's move on to my number two pick, which I talked about a little bit already, is the Rue Porter heavyweight hoodie. And the one I have on me is in vintage black. Now, like I said, quality-wise, these keep up with LA Apparel. They're almost the same or similar quality. The only reason I put them as number 2 instead of number 1 is because of the shipping time. Like I said, they took around 3 months from the day I ordered to the day they got to my house. The pricing is really similar to the LA Apparel. It's a little bit cheaper, I think. If I remember correctly, it was like $30 or $32 wholesale for them. And same thing, if you order retail, it's going to be like $70, $75 plus shipping for them. So quality wise, they are really good. They keep up with LA Apparel. They're definitely known as one of the more luxury blanks of streetwear. You know, when people talk about luxury blanks, a lot of them are bringing up Rue Porter as like the best one. I know a million streetwear brands are out there using the Rue Porter actual picture to make their mock-ups and stuff like that, just because it's a really nice looking hoodie with really good quality. So let's go ahead and give you guys a closer look of the Rue Porter one. All right, so next up we got the Rue Porter hoodie in vintage black, their heavyweight hoodie as well. Show you guys a closer look at this one. Like I said, it's a really nice quality. I did get a little like oil stain or something on this one, but it's okay. It's just my personal one. I'm not printing on it or anything. They got the same kind of no pull strings look with the hoodie. A little bit boxier fit than the LA Apparel, but not much. They're almost similar hoodies, to be honest with you guys, but the coloring is a little bit different. So there's the LA, there's the Rue Porter. But same thing, these are super heavyweight. They're super nice quality. I got some embroidery on my hood right here. I did that myself. They don't come like that. And yeah, so overall, the Rue Porter hoodies are a really good hoodie. Like I said, a lot of people will consider these like the #1 in terms of quality standard that streetwear brands have been using. And I've seen so many brands using this one as their picture to use for mock-ups and stuff like that, because it is a really nice looking hoodie. Love the color, love the feel, love the fit of it. But yeah, the only problem I had with them was their shipping times. Like I said, it took like 3 months to get it, which is a little bit long for me, which is why I decided not to go with them, because I was originally going to use these for my next drop, and I ended up going with the LA Apparel ones just because they were a little bit faster shipping. But if you're looking for really high quality, you know, do a bulk order for these and have your designs ready, and then wait a few months and then, you know, release them once they come out, or do a pre-order method or something like that with these. But overall, really nice hoodie. Closer look there at the fabric. Same heavyweight material. Just really nice hoodie all around. So now moving on a little bit, we're going to talk about my number 3, which is actually going to be my #1 favorite, like affordable and cheaper option. But overall, it's going to be my number 3 pick, which is Lane 7 Apparel hoodies. These ones still have a really nice feel to them. You can still get the heavyweight or vintage wash. They make those models, and they run you a lot cheaper. You're going to pay between $13 to $17 for these ones, and I've used them for multiple drops. They are really good hoodies still. The cool thing about them is you can order them from certain suppliers without having your reseller's permit. So if you're just getting started, you might not have your permit, you might not have your business license yet to provide, then these are probably your best option in terms of pricing and also being able to order them without having that permit. So let's go ahead. I'll give you guys a closer look at these 2 hoodies from the same brand, Lane 7 Apparel. Still a really good hoodie, and I'll give you guys a closer look right now. So these 2 right here are both Lane 7. This one is their premium pullover hoodie. You can still see it's got a really nice quality. Everything's double stitched. It's double lined, not a single layer and everything. It's got a good weight to it. This is my hoodie. I've already printed on it and everything for my brand. Holds screen printing really nicely. I'll show you guys the tag here. Lane 7. And these are you can rip these off really easily, which I do for doing your own personal label and stuff like that. This one is the premium pullover, which is the cheaper option, and it's a really good option if you got a lower budget and you also don't want to order wholesale, but you still want the nicer quality without having to go with something like Gildan or Bella Canvas or something like that, or Independent Trading Co. This is a better option in my opinion, quality wise. I love the quality on these. I've used them for multiple drops, like I said. Great hoodie. If you want the more vintage look to them, you can go with their vintage Raglan one. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, they still have a really good weight to them. They hold screen printing well. I've printed on them. You can, like I said, remove the tag and add your own label, which I did down here. And these ones are a little bit more heavyweight, so they do have a little bit higher price. I think these ones are the ones closer to $17. But overall, still a great hoodie, great blank to use, better for beginners if you're just getting started and want a more affordable option or don't have the wholesale pricing. You can still get the vintage look, kind of like the Rue Porter and stuff with these vintage Raglan ones. So still a really great hoodie option, and definitely I think the best hoodies you can get for that price point, still being pretty affordable. Now, the last option I'm going to be going over is the most affordable out of the four, which is going to be, well, I guess it's really similar to the last one we went over, but also really affordable, is the Independent Trading Co. hoodies. Now, these ones are going to run you between, I want to say like $12 to upper end of like $18, depending which supplier you get them from and the bulk you're buying them in and stuff like that. But Independent Trading Co. also still a really good hoodie. I've used them for drops before as well. And like Lane 7, the cool thing about them is you don't have to have a reseller's permit to be able to get them. You can order them from other wholesalers and stuff like that. So they're a little bit easier to get your hands on and a little bit cheaper, so you're not breaking the bank doing them. Maybe it's one of your first hoodie drops or something like that. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a closer look at the Independent Trading Co. hoodies. And yeah, we'll check those out right now. So right here we have an Independent Trading Co. This is a mid-weight zip-up hoodie from them, and like I said, it's not bad quality. It's definitely better than like Gildan and some of those other lower-end, cheaper brands, and it still has the tearaway tags and the double-stitched everything. The zippers are really nice. Can't go wrong with these. They're kind of a classic hoodie, very classic fit, not oversized or anything. You can't really go wrong with them. They're a good hoodie. They're a good starter hoodie for a lot of brands. I definitely recommend using these over the really cheaper options. They're kind of like a mid-level option. They're more affordable, but still have that good quality. I know a lot of bigger like skate brands and stuff have even used these for their drops. So that's how these are looking. Like I said, this one's the mid-weight. Still got a nice feel to it. Still got the double lined. It's a little bit thinner though than the heavyweight stuff. And yeah, basically that's an overview of the independent one. A lot easier to get your hands on. Like I said, if you're looking for accessibility, I'd recommend these are the Lane 7s. All right, y'all, so that concludes going over my top 4 picks for the best hoodie blanks for your streetwear brand. If you liked what I did in this video and it was helpful to you, be sure to drop a comment, subscribe, show some love. Just getting started on here with the YouTube stuff, but I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this and stuff to do with clothing and fashion and all that. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing for my brand, be sure to check out my website or my Instagram or my TikTok. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for all those. And other than that, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.